guys, it's your girl Jasmine Chardonnay and welcome back to my channel. So today I came to talk to you about something important. My books are in, yes they are, all thick and pretty. Like where you at, I like everything about you. So it is January 8th, I think. Yeah, January 8th. And I am 8 days in, 7 bottles of water a day, working out every day, no fast food, no sodas. Y'all know it's been hard. I have had chocolate, but yeah, there was like at work last night, I had like 20 pieces of Hershey Kisses. But in my defense, I hadn't ate dinner because I went to class. Because I told you I'm taking night classes because my grad program is at nighttime. What to do. But I just want to talk to you guys about my book a little bit. You can go to my website. It's going to be down here somewhere over there. I don't know. jazzstylescompany, jazzstyles.company. And you can purchase my book. You can also go check out my services. I will put a clip in for that. Guys, to tell you a little bit about the book. So, I published the book on December 17th. The book is hot pink and black because the picture is hot pink and black. It was my mom's idea for the color. She was just like, let's just match it with what we have on. This is me, this is my mom, and this is my grandmother. You know, the trilogy, 3 generations, you know. And so she was just like, let's go pink and black. The book is not just for women. It's called Big Little Women, but it's also for men. Did I say women's? The book is not just for women. It is for also men. But it's just called Big Little Women because, well, if you buy the book, you'll know why I said it's called Big Little Women. Because of the intro. It is 230-ish pages. Not 200, 130 pages. And so, because people always ask what's the book about, this next, I'm just going to read you of my favorite parts of the book. Because I feel like all of us as women go through a lot. Men go through it too. And this addresses both men and women. But it's the fact that women take it differently than men do, if you get what I'm saying. So I just want to read you a few inserts. So the first part, don't get me wrong, y'all know I am a preacher's kid. My dad's a pastor. I rely on God for everything. I always try to go back to my word because without him, I could be, I don't know, my attitude used to be a mess. Like, I've always been brought up in church, but the older I got, the more shaded my attitude got. It was like, at times it could be rough, and then at times it could be... My basketball coach told me, he was like, Jazz, you're just a delight to be around. We just love your personality. He said, but when you go to that place, you just terrify me. And I'm just like, how you a grown man go tell me you terrified me and I'm 16 years old? But okay. So, I know, God got to be there all the time. Because, you know, you got to have things to work on. But I'm just going to read you this part. There's a lot of areas in the book where I refer back to the Bible because I feel like that's what keeps me grounded. I'm going to read this first part right here. And I am referring to marriage and relationships. So I said, a marriage is a godly bond between a man and a woman. A man who is led by God and guides his family in the same direction, and a woman who is God-fearing and allows her husband to lead her. Every couple that obtains a marriage license and says I do isn't considered a marriage. Today, being labeled as a wife or having a marriage is worldly. You want it for recognition. You want it for recognition and to have some sort of standing with the world, but you're not happy. You're miserable because he's not faithful to you, doesn't respect you, and he has no idea of what a real man is. He's just a part of the male species putting on a facade for the world. And you're no better. You want so badly to hold the wife title that you allow him to treat you as if you're beneath the scum of the earth. You sit there and allow him to sleep with other females, and your response is, he knows where home is, or, but I'm wifey, and you're just a side chick trying to get my status. While you're sitting there looking beyond ignorance, she is getting more respect than you. But you allow it because he loves you, and you're the only one who matters, right? Girl, you better wake the heck up. Ephesians 5:25 KJV says, husbands, love your wives, even as Christ also loved the church and gave himself for it. Now you tell me where in all of that he's putting you through is there any form of love? Honey, you don't love yourself. Do you need more proof? I went into that because I feel like us as females, I feel like we allow so much. Or you guys, like, I had my face. We allow so much. We allow guys to do so much to us, and we sit there and we take it. Like, we have to take it. Like, this is all we're worth, and we're not. And we sit there, oh, well, I'm the wife. I'm this, I'm that. But if you are these things and you are important to him, why are you allowing him to do this to you? Struck a nerve, didn't it? I know. Let me move on to another part. Section number 2. Oh, this part right here got me because you just got to read the first book. This part right here got me. Okay. There are more aspects to a relationship than just sex. Anyway, intimacy is the connection between two people that share everything. It's not just a touch, but the wanting to expose every part of your day with them, to express your fears, hope, and your dreams. Sex is just another more terrifying form of intimacy. Why? Because it takes a lot to be romantically involved with someone because you're vulnerable. With sex, you're wide open with no protection. Hopefully you have some form of birth control. That was supposed to be a joke. Y'all, I'm lying. I'm sorry. But I mean that this person sees you physically, mentally, and emotionally. They have you in your most unprotected state, and there is no escape unless you physically run out the door. Haven't you ever wondered why people become so crazy after sex? It forms a seriously strong attachment, a bond that is unbreakable in those moments because they can know you to your core. It is a form of trust, trusting that you are giving yourself to them and them to you in return. It's an agreement that neither of you will betray the other in their moment, that you will be compassionate with every touch, whatever loneliness you may feel, it disappears. Now, with that visual in mind, imagine that this was just a fling, or it happened on the first date. Once the sex comes to an end, you never seeing this person again, the loneliness is back. Your partner is gone and you've just trusted someone with all of you and they have just left, taking a part of you with them. Like I said, forever having a piece of you. This did something to me, like legit to me, because I'm just like, I'm open, I'm vulnerable with you, like you know my ins and my outs at this point, and then like you just gone. And I don't feel like we consider that before we just decide to lay down with somebody. We just get in that thing and we just do it. We just like tie this thing up, okay? And then after the fact, you sitting there in your feelings. And you can say, well, I'm just running through females. Or I'm just running through dudes. Like, this don't, it don't mean nothing to me, but it does. And you wonder why you running through these people. It's because you hurt. And you feel like at that moment it's going to stop you. But when it's done, you back to that same place. So let me just read this last section. I'm going to shut up and let y'all do what y'all going to do. You know? Okay. So, I'm going to start right here. It's going to be weird. You just got to buy the book and figure out why I started right here. In those moments where she felt the weight of the world on her shoulders and it became a little harder to breathe, she stowed away. She took a few moments and closed herself off from everyone and everything. She laid back in her seat with her head facing the heavens, tears rolling down her face, her breathing becoming heavier as she tried not to cry out loud, and she began to pray. God, I know that I pray to you a lot. I pray for what I want, for the health and strength of other people, and I thank you for the blessings that you faithfully give. But sometimes I feel as though I'm not close enough to you. Sometimes I question myself because although I pray to you and I follow you, I don't always read my Bible as I should. I'm not always on my best behavior. So I'm just asking you, in this moment of weakness, to touch me. Take me and fix me. Make me who you want me to be. Fix my attitude, control my emotions, humble my spirit, make me slow to speak and quick to hear. Keep me focused on you and who you want me to be. I'll be honest, Lord. I think I'm lost. I admit that at this moment, I don't know if this is where you want me to be, if this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I need you to show me what I need to be doing, where I need to be, and how to do what you want. I need you to take me and make me into what it is that you see for me, because I'm scared. Amen. After it was all said and done, she opened her eyes and stared into the ceiling. She took one long inhale and then she exhaled. She then took another long inhale and then she exhaled. Before repeating this for a third time, she told herself that this would be where she left the tears and doubt behind. She took her final long inhale and then exhaled. She then lifted her head, wiped her eyes, collected herself, and proceeded forward. Yes, this was a prayer that I said. I sat in this exact office in my chair with my head facing the sky, and I had tears running down my face. I was just going through something, and out of nowhere, I just started crying. And I looked up, and I was just like, all I could hear my dad in my head, if your trust is in God, if your faith is in God, why are you worrying? And I just started praying. I prayed, I inhaled, I exhaled 3 times, wiped my face, I got up, and I've been in a good place ever since then. And I read my Bible every day. I work out every day. When I'm in moments, I just have to catch myself and I be like, God, catch me, because I'm about to try it. Be like, if you don't slap me, I'm going to slap them. Like, sometimes you just have those moments where you just have to go to it. But this is the book. I just read y'all a few of the points that I just really had to put myself into. Back of the book, my favorite part of the back of the book where it says, don't be the idiot that says, let me see for myself, when someone has already broken their ankle, taken their road. Listen and learn from others' mistakes and take the advice that is meant to better your future. Life can only get you if you allow it. Might be my favorite part of the whole book, because those 3 sentences say so much. But guys, go check out my book on my website at jazzstylescompany. This is the book. This is the back. You can purchase the first book, and the second book is cheaper to buy the book combo because you get both books for $22 plus tax, which I think it'll be and shipping and handling. So I don't know how much it'll be. You got to just go in there order depending on where you stay at. Also, you can buy just book number 2 combo, which is $19.50. Book number 1 combo is $18.50. Or you can just buy both books separately, and that'll be like $30 plus shipping and handling and tax. So go check it out. It's on Amazon. It's also on my website. Go get it from my website, because when you buy from my website, you get free things. Why? Because I have an abundance of stuff I have to get rid of. So